Dámy a páni, no nazdar. Ja vedziem, že ja si proste myslím, že táto finálna várka vedľajšákov pred samotným finále, myslím si, že bude hodne hustá. Myslím si, že tieto vedľajšáky budú proste také rozlúčkové. Neviem, či s charaktermi, s hrou alebo s čímkoľvek, ale rozhodne si ich chcem pozrieť. Search of Lost Tome. OK.
Something tells me this is no mere adventure story.
Takže Vivien s nami chce niečo. Na to sa rozhodne pozrieme. Ja myslím, že tu budeme mať tak nejak ako quest so všetkými takými hlavnejšími charaktermi, myslím si. Ajaj, Charon, jo. Takže niečo je zase s Torgalíkom. Tak sa pôjdeme pozrieť, pravda, že aj na to. Jako, nesvieti nám ale Moogle. To znamená, že pravdepodobne nebudú žiadne nové hunty, bohužiaľ. Ale čo sa dá robiť? Vieš čo? Poďme najprv po questoch, ktoré sú mimo nášho hideawayu. A jeden máme priamo v Nordreachi, pri Vale, kde možno bude práve pokračovanie toho, jak sa to tam vyvinulo s dámou a...
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets if we don't cooperate.
Then we'll just post our own.
OK, tak to som zvedavý. Vyzerá to tak, že tuto ten artsy whatever, ten hlavný veliteľ po imperátorovi najväčší, tak ten tu robí stále docela bordel.
Your town needs you. I need you. But the Duke would have me collected.
Tak to som zvedavý, jak to tu teda v tom meste vyzerá, či sa im teda darí. Alebo či sa podarilo vôbec niečo dať dokopy.
What is it?
It's the Duke. Unsurprisingly, His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work.
Všetci makajú na opevneniach.
The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was
Mám
compelled
pre vás
to
zlú
form a
správu,
citizens'
opevnenia
watch to
vám
fill the
hovno
void.
pomôžu.
And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier. If only for a few nights.
OK, takže máme miestnej mestskej hliadke poskytnúť svoju pomocnú ruku.
What would I do without you?
Well,
Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Sabine.
Yeah, my lady.
Jo, to je tá ženská, ktorá tam jebala toho týpka.
My name is Sabine. And it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Ona je jeho
I
dcéra.
understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Jo.
Very well.
Dve ženské pôjdu zrušiť Duka, jo.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences
Musí
of his
vidieť.
actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would.
Následky jeho príkazov.
Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Jeho vlastná dcera už chce
Drastic
vyhnať
action
odtiaľto.
is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed, my father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must
Sabina
serve
vyzerá ako
our
docela v
people.
pohode ženská, ktorá má jebnutého otca.
He's always been like this, scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him by all possible means.
Oh boy.
No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope
Izabela je ale rozumnejšia. Myslím si, že by všetci mali sa spojiť proti nepriateľom, ktorých máme.
If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
Well, well, well.
She certainly has spirit.
To teda.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's...
Right away.
Okay, takže...
I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Takže Filip má nejaké plány pre mestskú hliadku, to stále pre nás platí, proste tam pôjdeme a opýtame sa ho, čo je teda nového. No a neviem, jak to dopadne teda v tomto meste, pretože vyzerá tak, že takýmto spôsobom toto mesto Duke zničí. To mesto je úplne rozervané, že jo. Miestni ľudia a obchodníci sú proti vojakom a Dukeovi. Toto nevyzerá úplne najlepšie, tak uvidíme, či aspoň Filipe... Počkaj, Vivien? Ne, toto tu. Ty vole, ona dorazila aj sem, jo. Sabine.
If you're a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in
the
garrison.
Ty vole, ona fakt toho svojho fotra nemá rada, čo?
You're not the only able-bodied man in North. Thank you so much for your help.
Ty vole, tá je fakt nakreknutá. Fotra fakt nemusí.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right, as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you.
OK, takže zase vrátili Akašici.
Let's rendezvous back here later.
OK, takže sa prakticky zase vrátili nejaké Akašici, takže ich máme prakticky zlikvidovať, jo. A tu dole, jo, tak to bude rýchlovka, to je kúsok odtiaľto. Neviem, či chcem vôbec kvôli tomu nasadať na Ambróziu, pretože je to hrozne blízko. Že keď to proste takto seknem krížom. Bolo úplne skvelé, keby tu boli aspoň nejaké ako zaujímavé súboje, ne len obyčajné nejaké nicky, ale ako naozaj nejaký Slay the enemies. Ja presne o toto hovorím, žiadne nicky, ty vole. Ja chcem nejakých poriadnych nepriateľov vysráčiť. Na zem. Ďalší rozbitý. OK, dve muchy jednou ranou. Tak, kedy dorazí vaše? OK, tam máme toho Spektra. Vole, tí Spektry sú nejaký hustí, ne? Na kopu. Asi by som mal použiť toto tu. Ty vole. Musím povedať, že tieto typci sú rozhodne o mnoho jakže liečenie. Počúvaj sem, smrade. Vieš, ale sranda, teraz ma tak napadá. Ultima, čo hovoril, tak to nejak nesedí dokopy s tými Fallenmi, že jo? To padlou civilizáciou. Čo boli zač vôbec tí, jej? Dobre, pohoda. Jednoduché, nepriatelia porazení. To boli už dosť vysoké levely, ne? Že ne? Padá z nich shitto na expo.
Call that a test, Ultima?
Clive, it's me.
Čo je, Filip? Čo je za problém?
Are you alright?
I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away.
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. She'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down.
Tak, mezi tým...
All right?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Ty vole, takže prakticky mezi tým, že ja som tu pobíjal týchto trálov, tak... Tuto v meste jeho dcerenka robí rozbrojej.
Do you not see, father? The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck. Just
A vrade má Duke hrozne zlú správu. Nič neprebuduje, že s tým Ultima tu všetko rozjebe.
But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Duke, začínáš ma sráť, hej.
Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Griega.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun.
Oh no! Čo budeš robiť, Duke?
We will retreat to Caernarvon and there make our stand.
Počkaj, čo? Ty chceš opustiť Northreach?
Did you hear me? That was an order.
Zdekovať sa do hradu, ty kripel, a nechať tu
While
ľudí?
this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our homes.
Protect those that we love. Together for Northreach.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates, archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
Presne tak, diúčik. Pál do prdele.
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Ha 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 ha. Tak to vidíme, jak toto je šlachtictvo si teda pomohlo, hej, pádre.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines too. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds.
Jo, Clive je za armádu, že
I
jo.
leave the south in your hands. I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I've fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take...
No, to je v pohode. Clive nepotrebuje dať pozor, Clive je príliš hustý. Takže kam? 220 metrov odtiaľto. Smerom k Oriflameu, bývalému hlavnému mestu. Názar chlape, všetko OK. Tak, to si ja nebudem privolávať Šokoba reálne, hej, pretože si myslím, že je to kúsok. Tak, šupi to presto sem a vyklepeme to tu trošička. Quest destinácia je tu. Tak, koľko vás tu je, sráči? Kam akože utekáte, sráči? Je fuck. Aha. Jak sa tu pekne nakope. Krásne. 100 zásahov s gigaflérov. Kam útočíš, Clive, do prdele, ty idiot? Pekný pokus, brate, ale teraz som na rade ja. Hej, pohoda. Kde je ďalší? Nie, toto je konec. Posilím komik. Oh, samotný Undertaker. A Spektra. Ok, Spektra musíme dať ako prvé. Potom bude čas na Undertakera. Čus, kámo. Doges poriešil Spektra, dobre. Teraz som poriešil ja zvyšok. Poď sem, brate. Na dole s tebou. Dajú poriadnu do držky, baby. Naklepeme mu prdel. OK, limit break. Neviem, či budem mať damage na to, aby som ho dal úplne dole. Ale uberiem mu hodne moc. Jo, ten padne. OK, krása. Dobre, spojili hotové, Mr. Undertaker dostal na prdel strašne.
That looks to be the last of them.
To teda.
I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town.
Jako táto strana je prakticky zabezpečená, takže museli brániť len jednu stranu, že jo? Mesta. Tak snad to bude OK. Ty vole, týpek Duke má asi depresiu, povedal by som.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of empire.
No, si troška debilku, no.
That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together, not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again, as did you, Sabine. His Radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that, and I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt, how I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions, but I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together.
Spolupráca!
Will you join us in...
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief, and today there are more than ever before.
Bordel je otvorený pre všetkých vojakov.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, my lady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together, and that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque.
No, jestli teda nevyhráme s Ultimou, tak to veľmi dobrý začiatok nebude, ale hej, ja sa posnažím.
Since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Tak, ešte pravdepodobne pôjdeme porozprávať s Isabel, tá nám povie, že nám je totálne vďačná za to, čo sme spravili, no a presunieme sa niekde ďalej. Ja myslím, že toto je naozaj finálny quest Northreachi kompletne.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'd be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again, and so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last, until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the veil that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts, those that could be healed at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief, shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me.
Keby Northreach padol, tak by odtiaľ to neodišla.
I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you?
Čo so mnou?
Can we count on your support too?
Môžeme počítať s tvojou podporou. Jo, vždycky je budem môcť. Pravda, že? Keď sa zrovna aj budem mlátiť s nejakým dominantom alebo niečo. Tak dobre, to by sme tým pádom mali. Orihálkum som dostal. No a tým pádom v Northreachi máme všetko hotové. Teraz Scum Boys. Čo máme tu? Tábor. Počkaj, čo máme za quest v tábore? Nie sú tam náhodou tí Undyingovia? Ja myslím, že áno. Že by niečo nové od nich, ale jo. Je tu náš kolega. Cyrilko, nazdar.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order to pursue a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from him since.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have some connection to the Circle of Malleus, an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as its god. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes, I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the third chair, a master of the arts of combat and survival both. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far refrained from sending any others in search of him.
No, takže sa tam stratil nejaký kolega v Eši.
It's only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate when he might yet be saved.
OK, dobre.
It would not, but Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where
takže nejaká osada. Ja myslím, že viem, o ktorej osade hovorí.
Nickelberg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Wulu. If aught ill befell him, I expect it did so there.
Right. I'll see what I can do.
You are much too kind, my lord. Go then, with my hopes, and may the firebird's flame ever burn in your heart.
Dobre. To asi vieme reálne, že kde je. Alebo kam ma posiela. Ukáž, poďme sa na to pozrieť. Takže keď si to odzoomujem, a tuto je tá mapa Ashu, že jo? OK. Tak toto je niekde inde, som si myslel. To je tá brána, čo tam vtedy bola zavretá reálne. Akurát naozaj netuším, že... No, to je tá brána, čo tam bola zavretá. Akurát som teda čakal, že tam bude možno nejaký hand, alebo... niečo podobné, ale vyzerá to tak, že reálne je tam nejaká osada. Koľko má vlastne potov? Ešte docela dosť, chvála Bohu. Nasadnem pravda, že na ambrózku, pretože tuto bude zase plno pavúkov a podobných šajtov, ktoré neplánujem úplne mlátiť, pretože to mi príde ako strata času. Tieto low levely, 38, že ja som skoro 10 levelov nad nimi. Totálna strata času. No uvidíme, možno tam bude nejaký zaujímavý súboj, pretože vyzerá tak, že teraz vedľajšaky už na mňa hádžu prakticky bostier nepriateľov občas. Čož ako úprimne mi vôbec nevadí, úprimne by som bral, keby to bolo ešte viac bostier. Nepriatelia, ešte ako silnejší.
This must be Nickelberg. Thanks, Gal.
Aj počítam, že toto bude plné akašikov. Počkať, ne? Nekecaj živí ľudia v Ashi. Čo to do prdele? A to je výťah. To je doslova výťah, hej. Folenský. To ma tiež zaujímalo. Čože? Nepočul si volanie? Jaké volanie do prdele?
No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others...
Je to môj dom a ostatní počúvali volanie.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite. Just as King Barnabas instructed.
Rituál, ako povedal King Barnabas.
Is that altar where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give
themselves.
Oh Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
Prepatí.
They want to be saved.
Chcú byť zachránení.
Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Storm? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him. We seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair is still alive. Let's go and find him.
Ty vole, ale on nepovedal, že je nažive, alebo povedal, že je nažive, len povedal, že je v jeho dome, že jo. Tam nebolo nič ohľadne toho, či je nažive, alebo nie. Ale tak hej, snad je. Oh. On je úplne v pohode.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith
čím viac studuje ich vieru, tak tým viacej jeho viera slabne.
Have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Savior's light, that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him with all of their beings. I too swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different.
Takže teba to takto zaujalo, jo.
And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream.
Chce sa postarať, aby boli v bezpečí, aby sa dostali k svojmu snu.
Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation.
Je ťažké tomu uveriť, čo chcú spraviť, ale je to pre nich proste spása. Je to pre nich...
I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
A do prdele.
Did you hear that, my lord? Something is
Má
happening.
taký pocit, že už sa premedili na Akashikov, že sa im splnil ich sen. Ich sen je zbaviť sa vôle a premeniť sa na Akashikov a to je pre nich ako prakticky vykúpenie, že jo. Hello Aetherflood.
An Aetherflood. Oh no, there must be something I can do.
Počkaj, čo tam vreštia, ale toto je ich predsa to, ne? Toto je to, čo chceli. Nastavím sa správne. Aby som ich zasoval všetkých naraz. Jeden blestíček, baby. Jaký ten kolaterálny damage. Počkaj, ty ešte žiješ, jo? Well, not anymore. Čakám, kedy vyjde Big Boy.
What now?
Tak čo nám vyleze, čo nám vyleze, čo nám vyleze, čo nám vyleze? Big Boy. Jasné, že Big Boy. Tentokrát ohnivý. To je prvýkrát, čo vidím tento element, hej.
We meet again. I've killed your kind before.
OK. Okej, zatiaľ mu zandávame docela pekne. Wow, počkať! To som nejako nedal, jo. Som myslel, že som trafil ten crit. To som posral. Wow, ja som mu vyparíroval, jo. Vyparíroval som mu nohu, baby. Wait a second, to vybuchuje? To som aj nevedel, že plamene potom ešte vybuchnú, hej. Si to vôbec nevšimol ten prvýkrát. Okej, a teraz ide punishment, baby. Užívaj si Bahamuta! Ty volá, ten má hodne veľa života. Dokonca aj na plné kombo mu neuberá ani... Ty vole, kompletne celý život, jo. $100,000 damage a stále drží. Skate fire. Wow, wow, wow. Ok, toto budú výbušné veci. Wow, ešte otočka, jo. Ale... Pekný výbuch, blbečku. Tak, ide dole. Troška mu naklepeme s titánom. Pohode. Musím povedať teda, že tento ale borec je silnejší než ty doteraz. Rozhodne, že jo. Wow! Ja som zabudol, že robí tú otočku. Kurde! Jeho výbuchy sú pomerne otravné, ne? Wow, tak toto som už duplované nečakal. Týpek má úplne nové veci, hej. Holy moly, ten mi nové naklepáva. Ale je po ňom. Tak či tak je po ňom. Toto bol normálne... Kamaráde, tento mi naklepal viac než niektoré A-ranky. Takže to bol fakt ako brutál. Čo naši osadníci, ty sú v pohode? Myslím si, že ne. Niečo mi hovorí, že si nie je úplne OK. Pim, robútkovci. God damn it. No, well, myslím, že pre Cyrila aj majú úplne dobré správy.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me. I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord.
To, čo chceli.
Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment. Even if they must become a Kashik.
Rozhodne zaujímavý pohľad na vec. Nebudem klamať.
Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
To teda.
Of course. Your duty will be done. Look, my lord.
Pozri, môj pane.
They are saved.
Sú zachránení. Well, nazývaj to ako chceš, záchrana by som to úplne nazval. Wow. Wow. Tak toto je záchrana, jo. Toto je vykúpenie podľa nich. Well. Na tom sa asi úplne zhodnem. No nejaký čas neskôr. Ale Clive má zase depresiu.
I should get this report to Cyril.
Áno, Cyrilko bude akože čo ti jebká, to čo bolo, hej.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I am glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Bohužel zapichol to, hej.
He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
To je zaujímavý pohľad na vec, nie, že ne?
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right?
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once.
Kniha martírov.
My lord, it has been,
Kniha tých, ktorí zomreli v službách. Undyingov, nezomierajúcich.
To serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success.
Ja musím povedať, že tieto questy teraz, tieto dva, zatiaľ čo sme spravili.
But that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Sú hodne dobré. Ako reálne vás donútia sa tak troška zamyslieť tie questy a to je hodne super. Tak, ďalšie orichalkum a signboard nejaký. No dobré. Tým pádom, čo nám zostáva je... zistiť, čo je s Luborom. Náš kamarád Lubor. Mal totižto naposledy nejaké problémy. Pakoval sa z mesta. Som zvedavý, čo to bude teraz. Je ešte stále tu? A Lubor, ty si ešte tu, ty si ešte nezdrhol, jo? Tu si balíš.
Here to help me pack. Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go, there is one small issue I'd like your assistance with.
Potrebuješ asistenciu, než odídeš z mesta.
In fact.
If it's within my power to help you, I will.
It's the children. I refuse to let them share in my disgrace.
Oh, tie deti.
If I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. But I can't take them with me either. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe.
Chce, aby sme decká zobrali do Hideawayu, pretože tu sa k nim nebudú chovať dobre. Jelikož mali niečo spoločné s Luborom.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned.
Oh no! Všetci banditi, ktorí tu prežili naše vyčínanie, sa zmenili na Akašikov a idú sem, jo.
The town guard won't stand a chance against them. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Clive, change of plan.
Zmena plánu, novší Sherlock.
I need you to find Conrad and Natalie. Tell them to prepare for a full and immediate evacuation.
Jo, a jestli budu pičovať, tak im dám jednu kreshubu.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
Takže evakuujú mesto, pretože prichádza banda, armáda akašických banditov, jo. Ježišmaria, prečo to komplikuješ? Stačilo tam poslať mňa a bolo by vybavené, hej.
You have to listen to me. They're coming. You need to evacuate.
Why do they always have to make such a fuss?
Konrad, ty debilku.
Ah, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
What do you want, Lord Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's been an ether flood out in the Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits. They're Akashic now. And they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing
Ježiš, Natalie, nebuď píča, hej.
Lubor, perhaps? The man spreading the same poison out in the square as we speak. You may believe his lies, my lord.
No, môžeme jednu priebať.
We know better.
But why would he lie about something like this?
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our leader. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been denied.
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too evident where your sympathies lie.
Oh.
Lubor cannot be trusted, and neither, therefore...
Luborovi nemôžeme veriť a teraz nemôžeme veriť ani tebe, pretože si s ním spojení, že?
For the sake of your people, ask yourselves.
Čuráci!
If there is any chance that this is true.
There isn't. You can be certain of that. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Proste čuráci.
It's no use. They're not going to listen to me. We'll just have to do what we can without them. I should speak to Lord Ferda.
Jo, Lord Ferda. Neviem, kto je vôbec Lord Ferda reálne. Keď mám pravdu povedať. Nemám šajnu, kedy je Ferdo. Mravec.
Lord Ferda.
Sid, what's wrong?
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie.
Jo, to je tento borec, aha.
They wouldn't listen. They've convinced themselves that nothing Lubor says can be trusted. The bloody fools.
Jo, sú to idioti.
Which means the town guard can't be counted on for support, but I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalamil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Ferda! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Čo je?
Victor,
I thought you'd left.
I couldn't abandon a friend in need. And Lubo is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Čo zas je? Ježišmarja, hovorte, že sa spolčili proti Luborovi. A teraz ho chcú vykopnúť alebo niečo ešte. Pretože sa im snaží zachrániť prdele. Debílkom.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't tire. And they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There will be no parley, no mercy granted. We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
You'd like that, wouldn't you, bearer?
Ježiš, to je kráva, hej.
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalamil for yourselves.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run!
Run!
Far away!
Vážne? Takto sa mu odďačujete, jo.
Wait, someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him! What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that?
Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty?
Who spends all day, every day making sure things run smoothly around here?
Grbci dobre rozjebávajú.
Say thank you, ever.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling?
He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist!
Jo, vy kreténi zasraný, ty vole.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
Pošlite tam Clive'a easy.
We won't run, but we will fight.
Pre, jak sa poriadame za kašikmi, tam toho čuráka s tým veľkým mečom tam pošlite.
Fine. Gather round if you don't want to die.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcro. The place had been abandoned for years.
Okay.
Until the League of Outlaws decided to make it their base of operations. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts...
Jo, to je tá osada tam hore nad Velcro, už viem kde.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalamil will have the bitterest fight it has ever faced on its hands. The town guard will muster at the north gate. The rest of us will take the south. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the size and nature of the Akashic force as soon as it is spotted. And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven back from Dalamil at all costs. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town guard?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Victor. And the command
of
yours, Ferda. If you would both be so kind.
Consider it done. As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside the essentials. Preserving life is our one and only concern. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Very well. I shall tell them.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws, Cheratina itself.
Aha.
The main host is most likely still there, and Dalamil will not be safe until it is eradicated.
Jo, takže hlavná armáda je stále vole na mieste, takže choď tam a rozjebí. Of course.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these weeds will be particularly stubborn.
Ale prosím ťa, nič by som sa nepočí. Hej, zabil som Bémota.
So you are. All right then, we all know what we have to do. Now it's simply a matter of doing it. For Dalamil.
OK, takže kam to presne mám ísť? Jo, ja som si aj myslel, ty vole, docela dobre to tu majú zabarikádované. Ja som si aj myslel, že to bude presne tam, kde som si myslel, a to znamená tu hore, jo. Jo, presne tak. Ty vole, ale vás tu je, jak nasraný. To možno, že aj 5 akašikov zabijete takýmto spôsobom. Nebojte sa, ja idem zlikvidovať ich hlavnú armádu. Toto je nejaký nasraný čokobovia, dúfam, že žiadny ten. Ty vole, dúfam, že tu bude ešte nejaký, ale ten, dúfam, že tu bude nejaký ako hunt aspoň. Naozaj by som bral ešte nejaký hunt. Hlavne si myslím, že táto hra by potrebovala viacej eskových huntov. Ty sú hrozne zábavné. Jo, tu je to kompletne zaplavené. Vidím. Jo, ja tam s čokobom nemôžem ísť, že jo? Počkám, môžem? Broziak, tuším, nedá mŕť príliš. Oni hovorili, že ako čokobovia sú z nejakého dôvodu proti fládom hrozne odolní. No, quest destinácia hír. Nepriatelia hír. Toto je ideálna príležitosť, keď je takto postavený pekne. Kto tu tam púšťa tie spely, hej, sráči? Dobre. Na kopu. Bum. Týpek bol troška obrnený, že nie? Počkaj, ešte sú nejakí za mnou. Nejak vás je tu moc, boys. Jo, to som aj nečakal, že takéto sa mi podarí. Počkaj, to je Big Boy, toto tu? Jo, to je Big Boy. Pôjde, Big Boya tam necháme za sebou. Wow! Ja som niečo hovoril. Dobre, jedného furt padá Big Boya, druhého furt padá Big Boya. Tak. Počkaj, to je akašický gentleman? Wait, what? Kde mi moc gentle nepríde teda. By sme mali, dobré. Scarlet Cyclone. Na hospitála mu natankujeme, pár boltov. A zvyšok by som mal doraziť. Zvyšok by som mal doraziť s tým, s limit breakom. Easy. Easy peasy. Tak, jak sa darí našej jedinke? Bloody Hide a Meteorite. Počkaj, to bolo všetko? Liga je rozpustená. Liga zločincov. Prečo som si ich nezobral pod krídla? Ja som predsa len král zločincov, že jo? Tak, späť do mestíčka, uvidíme, jak sa im tam darilo. Nejaká krv na zemi tam, pozrite sa na to. Vyzerá tak, že troška dostali na prdel.
All the Akashic we were able to find have been dealt with. Seems that might be the last of them.
The last of them here, perhaps.
Lubo, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What news from
Všetko je mŕtve.
It's done. Root and Bran.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated, and we need not fear the arrival of any more, thanks to Clive. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it.
We saved Dalimil.
Lubor, allow me to apologize. After all you have done for this town, we should never...
Je to tak, konečne ste si uvedomili, že ste boli sa chovali ako kreténi.
And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
We do. But that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain
Oni chcú dokonca sa spraviť za tým, ako starostom stále.
We perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Dve podmienky má, keď sa má stať tým starostom.
You will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause.
Okay.
If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly...
Okay.
You will accept that if I am to lead you, the mistreatment of bearers must end here in Dalimil.
Yeah.
Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
Lubor tu chce osloviť všetkých tých bearerov, jo. To je docela husté.
We failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil.
Kamaráde, prvé slobodné mesto pre bearerov oficiálne, jo. Dalimil.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
Jo, špeciálny klobúk. Debílek.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago I had resigned myself to leaving Dalamil in disgrace.
Jo, pred chvíľou chcel odísť a teraz je z neho starosta.
For everything.
Není zač.
Lubo, about the children.
Fear not, you are of course relieved of your responsibility.
Museli sa starať o tých dvoch malých smradov.
Sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children, but everyone in Dalamil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
OK, to bolo hodne cool. No dobre, tým pádom sme poriešili všetky 3 veľké questy s tými ako našimi kontaktmi, že jo? Ha? S tými našimi kontaktmi tam vonku a teraz už nás zostávajú prakticky len ľudia v samotnom hideoute. Ja som práve chcel toto dokončiť prvé, pretože predsa len tí v tom hideaway sú, dá sa povedať, mi bližší srdcu ako postavy. Tým pádom speak with Vivian. Takže keď sa pozrieme do hideawayu, jo, tak tu máme toho hodne moc, ale to sú všetko s našimi postavami. Toto je s našim bráchom, je pravdepodobne s Gavom, že jo, trial and error. Jo, akože je ich tu docela dosť, ale ja myslím si, že všetky budú hodne zaujímavé. Musím povedať, že tieto vedľajšáky teraz pre tým finále sa mi hrozne páčia. A oni sem dali na schvál, aby doplnili ten príbeh. Majte sa krásne, príjemný zvyšok na želám. Čau, čau.